Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance marks a pivotal moment in Mortal Kombat history. It's a departure from the arcade and expands the lore in the most daring way possible. From my recollection, prior to the game's release, Midway Games was in a bit of a rut. The quality of games had not been on par with what was expected. After the abysmal failure that is Mortal Kombat Special Forces, they had to come up with something that would revive the state they were in. The game was released back in 2002 for the PS2, GameCube and Xbox consoles, which represented a major departure from the traditional Mortal Kombat formula. Speaking of departure, one of the creators of Mortal Kombat, John Tobias, left the studio probably after all the mess that was going on. Hence the storyline doing a complete 180 on Liu Kang. But looking back, it was probably for the best because the universe, as I said, was expanded upon, brought new characters as well as new gameplay aspects such as the fighting styles, which include the weapons. Although this game is not the first to introduce weapons, Mortal Kombat 4 did it previously. Midway Games also focused heavily on improving the game's visuals as they utilize advanced motion capture technology to enhance their character animations, making them more fluid and realistic than ever before. This attention to detail contributed to the game's immersive and visually stunning experience. So let me get into this storyline because it's a bit chaotic coming from Mortal Kombat 4. So after being tortured by a scorpion after finding out who really killed his family, Quan Chi managed to escape the Netherrealm through a portal. And I think he was being chased by two demons, but he escaped. And to his luck, the portal then transported him into the lost tomb of the Dragon King's undead army. And after he learned its secrets, he set out to then form an alliance with Shang Tsung, and from there they decided to conquer the realms. But in order to do that, they had to first eliminate anyone standing in their way, and they started with Shao Kahn. Now I was a bit skeptical on this, even though they did it allegedly and he's presumed dead. If you played the later titles, you'll know how the storyline continues from that, so I'm not going to spoil anything further. They then set out on Little Old Earthrealm, and you should know by now, they killed Liu Kang because he was the one and only champion standing in their way, well, specifically Shang Tsung. He did stand a chance in the beginning, but with Quan Chi's help, he died unfortunately. From there onwards, they set out to collect souls to revive the undead army to achieve their ultimate goal of domination. But Raiden then decided to relinquish his Elder God status, seeing what's going on, and gathered warriors to help stop the Deadly Alliance from all the mess that's going on. So let's move on to gameplay. The game features its usual arcade ladder, where you'd fight with each character of your choice. You could even earn coins to then spend in the new feature that was the crypt, where you could buy coffins and unlock artwork, characters, arenas, etc. Another new gameplay aspect was the conquest mode, but basically in this game it's just a condensed version, so it was basically just a tutorial on each playable character, and as you go throughout your journey they would explain some storyline aspects to it as well. Also included on the game is some mini games. One returning is the Test Your Might mini game, and then there was another one, Test Your Sight. It was the first iteration, and I think it was in Mortal Kombat 9 again. They also included a short little video on the development of the game, as well as a short Mortal Kombat history video and a music video that was used for the promotion of the game. The game features 21 playable characters, and there's 2 secret characters, one being unplayable. Moloch is an unplayable character. He's one of the sub-bosses. At first I found it a bit difficult to beat him, but after the second try I think, and I beat him with Sonya, which was very easy once you get to know how he maneuvers and things like that. Returning characters was Cyrax, Jax, Johnny Cage, Kano, Katana, Kung Lao, Quan Chi, Raiden, Reptile, Scorpion, Shang Tsung, Sonya Blade and Sub-Zero. The new characters that was introduced was Boraicho, Draman, Ross, Suao, Kenshi, Li Mei, Mavado, Moloch, Natara and Blaze, as well as one of the secret characters, which was Mocap, based on one of the guys that helped up with the earlier Mortal Kombat games. He was one of the motion capture people, I think. Comparing this game to the current one that's out, which is Mortal Kombat 11, I didn't find it quite difficult to get the hang of it because, as I said, I played it before, There were some moves I could remember. It's not that hard to execute, and I wasn't getting as confused with the controls as well, because why? Currently, I'm just confused. I'm switching around with controllers and the keyboard, and then just my mind is a mess. So there's that. The one drawback this game had though was that each playable character only had a limited set of special moves, and they were only limited to one fatality. But this was expanded upon in the later games. Upon release, the game was received very well, and then Midway then continued development on the new game after this, which was Mortal Kombat Deception, which actually continues the story from this one onwards. Also, there was 2 ports of this game that I remember that was released for the Game Boy Advance. I played both. They split the amount of characters that was in. I think there was a few stages that was missing, and then there was one character that was not included in any title, which was before that, which was Serena. She was, well, no, she was introduced in Mortal Kombat Mythologies and then was playable in Armageddon. That was the only times that we could play as her. So I wonder if she's actually going to be included in the new game. We'll see. So that concludes my short and quick analysis of Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I know it took a while to release. I was busy editing and things like that, and the more I edited, I realized I left a few things out. So apologies if I left more things that was supposed to be included in this video. I was trying to work on a deadline and I failed miserably. So there's that. I hope to see you guys next week with a new video. I'm not sure what it might be, or maybe I'll just continue the series, but that will take a while. So if I'm gonna continue with this, I'll probably release one by next week Friday. But in the week, I'll just do a short quick video if there's any new updates on Mortal Kombat and other leaks and things like that, possibly.